Hey y'all, I'm Micaiah Davis, host of Something About Our 20s, and today we're talking about transitioning to our 30s, and I have two special guests with me. I want y'all to go ahead, say y'all name and y'all age, introduce yourselves.
My name is Allena. I'm 29. I will be 30 in November. Yeah, I'm excited to enter my 30s, honestly.
Period.
I'm Christian. Everybody calls me Chigs. I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 in January. And I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Dang, it's crazy. Let's get into about to turn 30, because I'm 26, and I feel like once I enter my late 20s, I'm going to be nervous, shaking in my boots. So I'm excited to have this conversation with y'all to see how y'all feeling, because I want to prepare myself, you know.
Got you.
So what's one belief you had in your 20s that you're gladly leaving behind before stepping into your 30s?
For me, I just felt like 30 was so old. When I turned 20, I was like, I literally found a post from my sister. Like, she just turned 35 the other day, and 7 years ago, I'm like, happy birthday, grandma. She was turning 28. So
and look at you now.
Yeah, literally. And look at me now, 29, about to be 30. So, yeah, it was just that 30 is so old and that I'm supposed to have everything figured out by then. Like, that's not going to happen.
Oh, for me, one belief, going into my 20s, I didn't believe, men really needed therapy.
Mm.
But, going into my 30s is, it's probably something that I need because a lot of situations that I have, you probably need therapy. So, yeah.
That's a good one, because I feel like that's not something we even think about for real in our 20s too, of therapy, mental health. I wasn't thinking about that in my early 20s at all.
Nah.
Wasn't paying attention to that. And I do feel you on having to have your life figured out by 30. I'm trying to let go of that feeling, but it's kind of hard because I feel like once you get to 30, you kind of look like, where am I at? You look at your life and think, well, what am I doing? What is the definition of success for yourself by 30? Which we'll get into too. But I want y'all to tell me, what was y'all plan A as you entered your 20s? And now, what is y'all plan B as you're about to enter your 30s? Y'all seen that trend, that TikTok trend where it say plan A, marry, have kids by a certain age and stuff, and then plan B, the cool auntie or whatever?
Yeah. I can resonate with that trend. When I went to my 20s, I was dating someone, so I just knew I was gonna be married by 25. We was gonna have kids, and I would be wrapping my family up, having kids in my 30s or going into my 30s. But here I am, plan B, almost 30, no kids. I'm not in a relationship either. I'm kind of glad it worked out the way that it did, though. Because I needed some self-discovery to happen in there. So yeah, it happened the way it was supposed to, but yeah.
I feel that.
For me, going into my 20s, I definitely thought, married, kids, house, bought, all that. But now it's just my ideal is just me being happy and taking care of myself, making sure the people around me are okay. And then I can help people out. That's me now.
I love that. I feel like both is okay. Because I don't know where we get the idea that we got to be married and all of this stuff by 30. Who told us that? The movies?
I think so.
I think it's the movies or maybe social media. I don't know. How has your idea of success by 30 shifted now that you're finally approaching it? What does success mean to y'all?
Success at 30... I figured, just being, wealthy and having everything figured out, that was, success. You have, you got the American dream in a sense. That's success. But now, the times that we're in, having a job, having your own things, that's, success to me. My car's paid off. My rent's due. I pay my rent. Everything's good. My bills are paid for. So stuff like that, that's success to me. I got a job that pays well, and I'm doing well. I don't have to worry about nothing. So that's success to me.
The same thing, but also literally just being able to get myself out of bed every day and keep myself happy and entertain myself is what it looks like now. Like, originally, yeah, it was like wealthy, all of this like extra stuff, but yeah, literally just being able to keep myself alive. Like, I think that as like young people, we take that for granted. So yeah,
and that's a lot to get up out of that bed, especially when you're depressed and you're sad and life is lifing, getting up and still getting to it. You deserve a reward for sure. So what's your viewpoint now on feeling like you're running out of time? Because I be feeling like I'm running out of time, but then I'm trying to unlearn that. So what's your viewpoint on that?
I was gonna say, I feel like when I was 26, I felt that way as well. Even looking at like my friend groups, like literally 2 of my best friends are like, they have 2 kids, married or engaged, and then there's just me. So I'm like, I'm thinking I'm following that. I need to follow that same timeline, but I'm like, no, like literally things are happening how they're supposed to. And like I said before, like I'm kind of happy that it didn't, because I know there were other things that I needed to learn. But like I'm literally kind of getting rid of like I have to follow a specific timeline, because literally everybody's life is different. Like
literally.
So yeah, I have shifted the idea of like following a timeline, because plans are cute, but yeah, they just plans. Like they happen as they're supposed to. Literally.
And I'll be feeling like God laughs at our plans. So like we could plan our way through life. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. It might happen sooner than you think or later. So yeah.
Exactly. What you think?
When I was younger, like I thought like, oh, like you definitely running out of time at 30. Like that's old, you know, like, because I guess we just see it in like the media, like people are like young and like successful, and then you think like you're all supposed to have it all figured out then. But then like I think around like 27, 28, like you think about it, like a lot of people who are like Fortune 500, like CEOs or start companies and stuff like that, like they might be in their 40s when that success finally came. And like to me, I was like, oh, like I'm good. And then like my parents are like real big on like, oh, like we want grandkids. And like they're always rushing me into that. But then I thought about it. My dad was 30 when like I was born. Like I'm still younger than you was at that time. So you're like just rushing me into it when like I got plenty of time. Like I'm good.
How do y'all deal with that pressure though? Because sometimes there is pressure from our parents to like be at a certain point, like you said, to have kids at a certain age, or when you gonna get a boyfriend, or like when you gonna get married. So how do y'all deal with that pressure that may come from like even friends too, when they be asking questions like that?
For me, I mean, that pressure, like I just, in a sense, I told myself I had to be selfish in a sense. Like for me, I'm an only child, so like me having kids, like definitely like I'm the end of my namesake. I don't have any like cousins that have the same last name as me or nothing like that. So like it's a lot more pressure, but in a sense, like I'm on my own timeline. Like I'm gonna do things, like I want to do things right. Like so, like I want to go about things the right way and like do it when I'm ready, because I feel like that's when I put my best foot forward. So like just thinking about myself, like I don't worry about it. Like I'll be all right.
I think it's better to do it right than to just rush and do it, because you can have a kid with anybody. Then you just be ending up in a situation that you don't want to be in just because you wanted to appease to like your parents or whatever. What you think?
I'll be like, hang up on you. Not in the website. No,
not in the mood.
No, it's tough, but for me, I am the baby of the family, so that my siblings have already done that. Now my daddy, he still be asking me, he be like, I thought you was the one that was gonna give me all the grant, and I'm like, why you think that? But my mom, she's more like, you know, when you financially stable years old, so I don't get that pressure from her. So like I more so listen to what my mommy say than my daddy. So yeah, I literally am just kind of, yeah, like he said, I'm on my own timeline. Like that's cute, that's what y'all want, but are y'all gonna be taking care of these kids?
And then I feel like all of our friends are on different paths. Like I can't really get caught up in comparing my path with my friends, because everybody is in a different lane. Somebody married, somebody divorced, somebody, you know, trying to find a job. Like we're all in different paths. That doesn't mean they behind. That doesn't mean I'm ahead of them. Like,
Yeah.
I think we have to be okay with the path that we're on. That doesn't mean like we're behind or anything like that.
That's true.
So what do y'all feel like is your most challenging age so far in your 20s, and why?
Go ahead.
For me, it was like 24, 25. Like early in my 20s, like graduating college, like 22, but then you like really start to make money, and then like you get to have as much fun as you want. Like your responsibilities are limited, like, you know. Like at that time I think I was living with my parents, stuff like that. And then I moved out, and then like COVID hit. So like all the fun that I was just used to having and stuff like that, and then it was like you got to sit down. Like there ain't a lot of traveling, there's not a lot of going to the club, having fun, doing all these things with your friends. And then it's like, in a sense, when we got out of it, like I'm a lot older. Like we don't want to be outside playing basketball or football, like doing stuff that was like when you were like a kid that you were still doing at a young age. So yeah, I think those times were challenging for me just because like sitting in the house, like I'm a very social person. So like you sit in the house all the time, like you're talking to people on like the internet and stuff, but like getting to have that face-to-face interaction with your friends and really hang out and stuff like that, like I don't know, for me, like it kind of made me a little depressed, and like so like that time was challenging for me.
How did you feel like you got through it? Like, of course things changed after COVID where things opened back up, but how did you kind of get yourself out of the sadness?
Like just a bunch of different things, like, you know, focusing on like my family and my friends, like the people that were really there for me, like checking on me. There's plenty of times where they just got me out of the house, like when it was like eventually over, to do things, or just people hanging out with me, like stuff like that, like can get you out of a funk. So just staying positive about my situation too. Like eventually I knew like time had to, like we weren't gonna be in the house forever, so it was just like fighting through it. But that's what got me through it.
Yeah, COVID was hard. I went through COVID like my junior year of college, and being in college during COVID, that was a thing within itself. Like we can't go out. I'm barely seeing anybody like from my class during COVID. Then the year that was graduating that year, they didn't even get to have a graduation, and I was so scared come senior year COVID needed to wrap itself up, because if I wasn't gonna have no graduation, I would have said something, been writing or something like that. Like it really ruined a lot of fun, a lot of memories, everything.
Yeah.
I can't believe we lived through COVID. That is crazy.
Ooh. For me, I low-key got a range. Once he brought that up, I'm like, dang, COVID was kind of hard. But for me, I feel like the COVID years were like when my self-discovery started. And I definitely that's when my mindset shifted, because I ain't had time to do nothing else. But for me, I don't want to scare you, Micaiah, but but okay, 26 going into 27. Oh my goodness, were literally the hardest, most challenging years of my life. Not that nothing good happened, because when I was 27, I graduated with my master's, so that was one good thing that happened in that time. But that 26 to 27 age range, I don't want to talk about what happened, but it was hard. It was very hard. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please, you're scaring me already. Scaring me away.
But I like in that same breath, I do think there's like obviously like turning 30 is like a big thing, but like people make it a big thing when you turn like 25.
They do, yeah.
And it's like them years following it, you're like, whew, all right, now I'm in my like late 20s, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, wait, man, it's all good.
I ain't in my late 20s yet. I don't label 26 as late 20s, but I am going to get nervous when I get to like 27, 28.
28's the one that sounded real serious to me. I don't know why.
Yes.
28, I was like, 28, that's crazy.
Because it was like before the last step, kind of.
I feel that. 28 do just sound serious. I don't know why it sounds serious. It's you literally right there. That's
anything after 24 is serious. We didn't. I don't feel like we cherish being 20 to 24 enough. Like I don't feel like I did.
Okay, I feel like I ain't gonna lie though. Like so in 2021, I was the summer No, I was 26. I'm lying. Never mind. I'm lying.
Okay, so as y'all step into your 30s, what are you wishing for?
Literally just like to thrive and for happiness. I literally say that, like, everybody be like, dirty 30. I'm not. No, we're 30 and thriving. I just feel like I've been trying to keep myself afloat in my 20s, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to just be able to be like, this is life, this is happiness, this is joy. I'm gonna do everything, I'll say gracefully. We'll see though.
To actually live.
Yeah.
Like literally live.
Yeah.
What I'm wishing for?
What are you wishing for as you're stepping into 30?
Continued health and wealth.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, health is a big part of it. Like, I just want to continue to like be healthy, continue to live a good life. You know,
Yeah.
That's all I really wish for.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like the people around me too. Like,
I would say I would like some wealth as well.
yeah.
Right. Hand it over.
Hand it over.
Hand it over. Let's get into dating and relationships.
Girl.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Anyone you fumble in your 20s that you now wish you would have taken serious? And be honest.
Yes, I have fumbled somebody. I have.
Ooh.
They fumbled me too, but you know, I did. I mean, I guess you want me to expand now or later?
You can
After
say
you go.
like why you feel like you fumbled them.
It kind of goes into this whole thing of imposter syndrome. I be feeling like undeserving of stuff sometimes. I don't know why, and so it felt too good to be true. I'm like, who is this? So yeah, it was one of those. I'm like, I'm used to everything going wrong. So when it was going right, I'm like,
Is this a red flag?
yeah, no, literally, I'm like, So yeah.
So do you feel like you could spin the block and like, no, that's too much. Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Go ahead. You know.
Personally, no. I don't feel like I fumbled anybody.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
As a man, I feel like that is so interesting.
It is.
like, we can say that, but like, I mean, like I said, like what's for me was for me,
Right.
right? I mean, obviously, like, there's definitely like women I felt like, oh, like right girl, wrong time, right? But like, I don't feel like it was a fumble. Like, I just feel like that's how life was set up at that time. Like, I didn't have it all figured out. It's not necessarily a fumble. It's just how my life was set up.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I just like look at it differently. I mean, I guess you could call that a fumble, but not in my eyes.
Okay. So, have y'all type evolved since y'all gotten older?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that I've ever really had a type, but I feel like for me it's more so like I don't look at material things or like looks more so anymore. Not that you can be like, you can't be no like booger wolf or nothing like that, but like but like I'm more so concerned with how you treat me and how you make me feel than like what you look like and what you can like give me. Like anybody that knows me knows that I'm not the softest, but like if you can't allow me to be soft and like feminine, then like yeah,
that's a hard thing to do for somebody to like open you up in that way. I hope that does come for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I hope the same for you.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Has my type evolved? I don't think so.
It's the same.
I feel like it really is the same. like I'm not ready for like just like agreeing to like be with somebody that got a kid already. I'm not.
You're not yeah.
I'm not there yet. Like, I know there's still plenty of women that like don't have kids that are like still out there. So like, a lot of people like kind of get into that mindset like, oh yeah, when you get in your later 20s, like you'll be comfortable with that. Like, that's just not me.
Yeah.
That's not something I want to deal with personally. So
That's a good one.
like, I think my type is still the same. I mean, obviously there's some like things that have like altered, like God fearing, like things that are like a lot more important to me now. That like, cause like, I guess in a sense you got to be more intentional.
Yeah.
So like now I like, you know, you like dating to just have fun, and now you dating to like these are people that you're gonna be with. So like little things like that, I guess, have altered, but nothing else.
I agree on like the kid thing. I will not let anybody force me into thinking, well, you might as well date the guy if he got a kid. Like, I just don't want that. And it don't even have to do with like dealing with the baby mom or anything like that. It's just that I would want us both to have like our first together. Like, that's the important thing for me.
I have friends that have kids that literally still tell me don't date nobody with kids. Like,
because I feel like at what stage do you get over the father or the mother of your child? That's the thing for me.
True.
Because you're not about to be sneaking and creeping. Wow. Okay, so is there a dating red flag you used to ignore, but that's now a deal breaker?
I got one for sure.
Okay.
Women that don't got friends.
Okay. Why?
That's just a big thing for me. I don't know why. Like, it's just like, because in a sense, like, oh, is there a reason why you don't got friends? Like, not like, you know, like, there's a lot of like, I know a lot of like good women that got good friend groups, right? But it's like, why do you not have friends, or why are you always changing friend groups, or like stuff like that? And then it's like, if you don't got friends, who are you going to be with all the time? Me?
You?
Like,
Right.
24/7? Because like,
That's not
like,
healthy.
yeah, like we need space. Like,
That's a good one. That is a good one. Because I feel like that make me think twice. Why don't you have at least one friend? But I do think that some girls struggle with making friends. So I can see that. However, you don't have one.
yeah, no.
that's true. Love bombing, or like just one that's like overly like affectionate. Like, I've literally there was a guy I talked to that literally was like, I love everything about you, and it was our first time ever hanging out, and I was just like, you don't even know me. But it'd be stuff like that. Before, I used to be like, oh, like, they so sweet, and it's like, girl, no. Like, this is, I don't know. And I've found that like in dating recently, that's a big thing. It's like love bombing. Like,
explain love bombing for people who may not know what it is.
Just constant, like, it could look like, okay, constant like compliments, which that sounds like crazy, but like constant compliments, or like just moving too quickly, like talking about future plans and life plans and all of that. And it's like, baby,
you don't even know me.
This is day 2. What we got going on? So I find that like recently a lot of men have been kind of on that or doing that, and like they think it's like cute or whatever, and I'll be like, you was pushing me away and you're not gonna hear from me no more.
Can I argue that?
Oh yeah.
Like, do you not think like, because I know like women are like, oh, like, you need to really show me that you like really care about me, and you like doing this and you doing that. So then like, is it just too aggressive?
Maybe that's what it is. Like, too aggressive to start.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm seeing that like months down the line, and like after multiple dates or something, then okay. But like, even if it's just like texting, like, you telling me all of this and we ain't even met. Like, you know, like, you just got my number from Instagram. We've been texting, and now you like everything about me, and you want like
that's suspicious. I don't know if you're copying and pasting
literally
messages.
Like, who else you sent this to? So yeah,
I got you. I hear you.
Well, some girls do like stuff right off the gate. Like, you meet me, I need you to bring all the flowers. I need you to have a gift on the second date. I need you to be one to plan a trip by the 4th. Like, some girls be like that. No, I think that's too much too soon.
I'm just a chill girl.
What type of dater are you? Like, do you do that? You like to show things up front?
No,
like,
I'm like slow pace.
Okay.
But then it, like, I guess it comes to a fault, because it's like your communication really got to be strong in that sense. Because like, you know, I thought we was taking it slow, or like, I don't know. Also, my timelines and their timelines be totally different.
Are you upfront about what you're looking for when you're dating?
Like, I'm trying to.
Okay.
But also, it's like, when I thought we started talking and when you started thinking we started talking, it was crazy. Like,
how do y'all both get that mixed up?
I shot my shot. That didn't mean that we was talking right then. Like, you know, like, I feel like there's a point where, you know, like, we in it now.
Say, okay, it's day 37. we talking now. Like,
yeah, we in it. But
so it gotta be a minute. Like, it gotta be like a month or something.
like, you know, there's like it's crazy to say that. Like, you know, like like I shot my shot. You was like giving a little feedback, or then there's a point where like, nah, you like, I know you mess with me for real. So now it's like, all right, now we getting into it. But then you thinking like, oh, what's taking you so long? But then for me, it's like, nah, like I thought it was just like as of last week we was really getting into it. So,
Okay.
Maybe that's where we be on the wrong.
Yeah,
page
that's
with
like,
the men.
okay.
Because when I think about when I'm talking to someone, I'm thinking, okay, we've been texting, like we probably went on our first date already, and now we talk. But to your point, it's like, no, let's warm up to each other, let's feel each other out, and then say that we talk.
yeah.
I get that.
I do. Yeah.
We just need to stop labeling it altogether.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, so we established now, like when we started talking to people. I guess I thought we just established when we make it official.
Cause I done got told like, oh, you started talking to me like months ago. I was like, when?
Said cheese.
But then again, I think that might have been me drunk. So like,
Oh, please. Might have been you drunk. It's crazy. We gotta stop getting girls' numbers when we drunk. Cause y'all don't be remembering. Do you remember?
I feel like I do.
Okay.
That means
I don't like I remember getting the number. I don't remember what I said to you.
Right.
oh boy.
Cause you might have said, "Hey, I'm trying to."
Yeah, cause I might have been selling dreams. I ain't gonna lie.
And that ain't right. And that's
But
why.
that's true. That's true.
Okay, so how is the dating pool right now in y'all late 20s? Let us know something. So the people who not in their late 20s yet or in their early 20s can kind of get the idea.
It got piss, shit, and a little throw up in it.
Stop.
Yeah, it might low key be
Yeah,
trash.
I bet
It might be
so.
trash. Like, but Cincinnati's small. Like
Yeah.
Cincinnati is small. I mean, so you gotta think. Like for me personally, like yo, you mess with my friends, like that's off the table. Like you know, like and I don't care.
That's a tricky one,
And
though.
I don't care like the timelines though.
Yeah.
Like some high school stuff, all right, but like you know, like 24 up, that's nasty.
Yeah.
And then so then you gotta think like that cut out a lot of like good women.
It do.
And then the rest of them, it'd be a reason why they out there.
Why is it funny? I'm sorry.
What do you think, like, people still have things that they need to work on? It's just, like, not something that you're willing to...
We all got stuff to work on.
Yeah.
Right. So you said the rest of them is like, no. Why you feel that way?
Some of them be tired. I ain't gonna lie. Just being honest. Like,
Like, tired and, like, looks.
no, tired in mentality, tired in actions, tired in
Yeah.
looks.
I feel like there's a lot of people that just, even if they are older than me, that have not like evolved at all. And I look at literally my progression. Like I honestly say, like I've done my most like growth within the last probably like 2 years of my life. And I look at people like mindsets and stuff, and I'll be like, excuse me, like. So yeah, I feel like there are a lot of people that are stuck and just like they might be 37, but like mentally they still in their 20s, like early 20s or like 19, like just yeah.
That makes me sad.
But also, I will say, I mean, just like I said, Cincinnati is small. There got to be, I feel like we kind of like become creatures of habit. So like, I often find myself like finding the same women in the same areas. So like, it's a little bit different. Like maybe I need to start like shooting my shot on like Trader Joe's or something.
Maybe you do. They say you find somebody in the grocery store.
Yeah, like
You
something
gotta
different.
go different places.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's what I'm missing out on, because the ones in the club,
You really think you'll meet the love of your life in the club?
you never know.
I don't know.
Probably not, but
I just realized, like, I didn't just realize, but like I don't take people serious. So like I can't remember the last time that I've actually dated. Like I've like gotten numbers or exchanged numbers, and then quickly I'll be like, nah, this ain't it. So I don't even think, like, I can't remember the last time I've actually like made it to like a date or two. So like maybe I need to like start taking people serious.
Maybe whenever you're ready.
That's the one.
Do y'all feel like y'all deal with loneliness since y'all are single?
I mean, there are moments where I'll be like, you know, having somebody would be cool, but like, I feel like I'm secure enough in my like singleness that like I'm not necessarily lonely.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yes and no, I guess. Yeah. Like, I feel like there's like clearly some things that like I would like to do like relationship wise, but then I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like I'm pretty good, but I guess in a sense I could be lonely. Who knows?
No. I feel like maybe men don't harp on it as much because I think it creeps in for girls for sure. Okay, so let's get into friendships really quick. How do male versus female friendships shift with age? Do y'all feel like y'all expectations are the same now since y'all are in y'all late 20s with y'all friendships?
I feel like in early 20s you expect more from your friends, but as you get older you realize like they are literally probably doing the best they can, because I know I am. So like I don't look for, and like with me, like I'm not gonna lie, when I'm going through stuff I like just I remove myself from like everything, everybody. So like when I don't hear from a friend, I don't take it to heart because I know that that's how I am too. Like, so I feel like as I've gotten older I've given more grace because I want more grace. So I feel like that has saved a lot of friendships of mine because yeah, we all just trying to stay afloat here.
That is true. I feel like I've been realizing that too. Like we all are going through something. So I think that we can't feel some type of way if you may not heard from your friend like you usually do, because everybody got life going on.
Yeah.
See, I feel like for men it don't really change. Like your friendship might change or like what y'all discuss and stuff like that. But like I feel like men, we always give each other grace because like we know what it's like to be a man. We know like all of that. Like I know for like women, I see y'all cut your friend off because she ain't show up to your birthday party. That girl had $5 to her name. Like
that is so funny because I was
funny.
just talking about this on my last friendship episode of how I feel like I do want my friends to show up to my birthday stuff, right? But if they have a reason as to why they can't, I'm cool. Like that's fine. But some girls be like, you ain't show up. You didn't come to nothing, like, you're cut off. And I feel like that's kind of extreme because maybe they might not have the money to pay for it, or maybe they doing something else. Like, you do have to show grace.
Yeah, like I feel like for men,
y'all don't care.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Because I know the people that like birthday posts on Instagram, that stuff don't matter to me because I know like the people that's really there with me and like they check on me and that's really my friends. So like stuff like that don't matter to me.
What matters to you in the friendship then?
Like loyalty in a sense. Like loyalty, but like also like growth. Like I don't want to still be doing the same. So I feel like in my friend group, like from the outside looking in, you might not see that, but like the topics that we discuss, it used to be like, you know, like women in sports, but now it's like how we can build things like to help each other out. So like starting businesses or like saving money, all different types of things, right? So like stuff like that is important to me, and I feel like me and my friends do that. So all my friendships is good.
My friendship's good too.
Right. He said we good over here. Are you? Okay, so let's get into a relationship with self. What does self-love look like to you now?
You want to go or you want me to go?
You can go ahead.
When I was younger, it's like, oh, like, you know, like do this for yourself, or like, you know, like, oh, I had a bad week, spend this money on this or stuff like that. Self-love to me now is like eating healthy, working out. Like there was a period of time where like I wasn't taking care of myself for real. So like you drinking every weekend and stuff like that. Now I see like going on cleanses and
we on the cleanse, y'all.
Yes.
That's why we got water.
Going on cleanses, like working out, like being more intentional with stuff like that. Like that's self-love to me. Church, like
yes, that's
like really going on. Like I feel like when I was younger, like definitely during like the COVID years and after that, like I would go to the club on Saturday night and then I wouldn't make it to church. Now like I'm a lot more like, nah, you need to do that, like because that's a good start to your week. Like you need that, man. So like stuff like that, like that's self-love to me now.
That's a big one, because I was having a conversation with one of my friends about how now we're prioritizing like our relationship with God or whatever you believe in, like your faith as we get older, that we didn't really think about for real when we was in our early 20s. Because like I was raised in the church, and then in my early 20s I was like, I didn't make it a priority to go to church like all the time, especially with college. And then after I graduated, I was just like, not really a priority, but thinking I still got this strong faith. But now I'm like, girl, no, you need to nurture your relationship like with God and your faith in order to grow closer to get into self-love, because I feel like that does have to do with self-love and the way that you view yourself and pour into others.
Correct.
I agree with that. Similar to you, growing up in a church and then kind of just ditching that in my 20s. I'm still trying to, I wouldn't say find my way back to God. I'm still very spiritual, but like going to church is not something that I had been doing. I had a friend literally 2 weeks ago. My best friend invited me to church with her. So I was like, you know what? Yes. Like, of course I'll go. Yes. And yeah, I'm glad that I did, because like you said, it started my week off right. But like for me, self-love is, I'm trying to like, I want to say I'm a recovering people pleaser. So self-love for me is like literally showing up for myself and pouring into myself the way that I would pour into somebody else, or like literally celebrating myself like for the smallest things. Like I celebrated my 1 year work anniversary, like celebrating that.
As
like
you should.
I just got a car.
Okay.
So yeah, stuff like that.
Brand new week, got no key.
Okay. But yeah, literally just celebrating and like pouring into myself versus like giving myself the same love I give to others is what that is to me now.
That's a big thing. Yeah, the people pleasing, that's a thing too. Because I feel like I used to do that, then I kind of got out of it because I was like, this is running me dry.
Literally.
And why? Because ain't nobody asking me to people please. I'm doing it on my own.
Yeah. And then we not getting the same like buy-in, or like people aren't really pouring into me. So like,
yeah, I think the boundaries definitely get stronger as you continue to grow up. So what's something you've forgiven yourself for recently? That's a good question. That one made me think too.
Oh, I got that one.
Oh, you got, okay, go ahead.
I've like forgiven myself for like missed opportunities, or not like like stuff like, I feel like if you dwell on the past, you like kind of mess up your future. Like, dang, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have, but then you like miss opportunities that's right in your face because you dwelling on that. So like I had to forgive myself for like dang, why didn't you do that then? Like, or like why didn't you start doing that then? Or like why didn't you, like just different stuff like that. So like once I forgave myself for that and like realized like, well, you still figuring it out. Like you got time and like stuff like that. Life's been good.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That really is. Because I think we can blame ourselves for stuff, but it's like, what is that doing? Nothing.
Right.
A lot of times, like you said, we do that, and there are a lot of times where I felt like I was undeserving of certain things, and like you said, and I kind of just overlooked whatever opportunity was given to me, and it's like, no, that was yours to take, but something else will come that's better. So yeah, just kind of forgiving myself for missed opportunities as well.
That's a really good one. Okay, y'all make me think, because I was trying to think about that one. But I feel like mine is, well, one of mine is like, there were certain things that I used to do, or like ways now that I can acknowledge were toxic back then, like my early 20s. And I'm like, girl, why was you even doing it? Like, you was just doing anything.
Yeah.
So now, not judging my early 20s self, but more so just accepting the fact that we all make mistakes. Like, we all act a certain way and then realize later, like, you should not have been acting like that. Let's get into a couple hot topics before we wrap up. What are your thoughts on people in their 20s feeling like 30 is old or an ending point? What would you say to people out there that feel that way?
Being on the other side, I honestly feel like that's when life is just beginning. And I've heard somebody say that your 30s are your 20s with money.
That's what they saying.
Amen.
And so, look, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that, you know, my birthday in November, I'm hoping literally that day
You are gonna be rich.
Yeah, I need them funds to hit that account. But no, literally, I just like it's not old. It's stop. Like I don't know. I don't know.
You talking to me? Stop.
Okay. Yeah. Stop, girl. Yeah. It's not old. And I'm like, the more I think about it too, I'm like, I'm gonna be like the most unserious person. Like,
you don't give old at all.
So like, and people will literally be like, you finna be 30? Yes, I am. So, yeah, stop.
Okay.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny because like, it really like, when I was younger, I definitely made the jokes, and I still like 2 of my closest friends are like over 30. Well, really 3 of them. Well, and it's more than that. It's like 4 of them, and like I make jokes. I'm like, oh, I'll call them like Unc and stuff like that. Well, really, like they still so young.
Yeah.
Like it's just hilarious. But like now, cause like they're all like, oh, we can't wait till you turn 30. We're gonna troll you. We're gonna troll you all day. And I'm like, dang. But like, man, we got so much time to figure it out. Like, what was it? Like Ralph Lauren, he started like polo when he was like in his 40s or 50. Like,
yes,
that's crazy. Like,
that made me think about Insecure. And Insecure, she was like 28 when she started to figure out life, Issa, and then 30 when she finally started getting deals and becoming an entrepreneur, whatever she was doing. But I think it's just a blessing within itself to get through your 20s.
Yes.
To make it to 30.
No,
Because a lot of people are not able to make it to 30. So I think we need to hold on to that. So fill in the blank. I'm in my late 20s and not afraid to admit
that my parents were pretty much right about everything. Now that I am here, I'll be like, you know what? I'll find myself like saying some of the sayings that I like my parents would say. Like my dad will always be like, handle your business first, like everything else come next. And I'm like, so now I literally will hear him saying that as I'm like thinking like, yeah, no, let me use my last $20 to go to brunch. And it's like, girl, please. So yeah, my parents were right about life in general.
Yeah, they be knowing. I hate that.
I'm still willing to learn. Like I'm still learning things, right? I don't got it figured out, but like I'm not just content. Like I still want to be a sponge. So like, cause like now I'm just thinking like, dang, there is some like, and you can still ask for help. Like,
yes.
Like I think we get to a point where like, man, I can't ask for help. Like I'm supposed to have that figured out, but like you still can. So like that's it for me.
Do you ask for help?
Yeah, I mean, on different things, but like, I'm not like necessarily like, there's just like, if you see like your friends or something, like they got something figured out, they know how to do certain things, like why are you scared to ask for help?
Yeah, because I feel like maybe people think it's like a pride thing or something, but just ask. Like if you feel like somebody know, ask.
Yeah.
So as we end off, any advice to those trying to have certain things accomplished in a specific timeline, or anything you want to say to those who are entering into their 30s?
For me, it's good to have like goals and plans. You should, but like don't beat yourself up if your life or your plans don't go as you like want them to. Like I said it earlier, like one thing on your goals list, it might happen earlier than what you thought it would happen. So yeah, that's good. But like I don't want you or anyone to beat themselves up if it doesn't happen in the time. Like it might happen the day after your, like the day that you said, like say you wanted to do something by 26, it might happen on your 27th birthday. Are you gonna be mad that it like stop? Get rid of all the timelines. You can keep your goals and all of that, but like just let life like happen as it's supposed to.
Keep your faith. That's a big one. Continue to be yourself, like, and then like just experience things. Like really, I feel like 20s is really about experiences. As much as 30 is, but like this is the time where you really get you got the time and opportunity to like really go experience some things.
Absolutely.
Like that's it.
So y'all gonna go out with a bang or what? Like
Oh,
Y'all have
absolutely.
any plans for the birthday, or how y'all gonna end off 29? What is that looking like?
I literally just texted Bobby and Delaney today. Oh my gosh. I was telling them how like this is my last summer in my 20s. Like this is the last summer that I can make, you know, choices where I won't judge them as much as I would in my 30s. So, you know, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go out with a bang. I don't know what my 30th birthday looks like still, but these next 7 months, it's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you should.
A bang? I don't know if I'm necessarily going for like bang. I think
you going for peace?
no, I think I'm going for like intention.
Okay.
Like I think I'm preparing myself for 30. Like I want to have a blast in my 30s. I ain't worried about the rest of 29. I'm really worried about like 30. So like I want to.
You can do both.
Like I feel like you can do both, but like right now, like I feel like I'm like more locked in than I ever been. Because it's like there's goals that I really do want to achieve in my 30s, and I feel like if I like just play around with the last little, then I'm not gonna get to where I really want to go.
Okay.
So, but like I think for my 30th birthday, I want to buy a new car.
Okay.
So
Gift to yourself.
So a gift to myself. So stuff like that. Yeah.
That would be a nice gift. I love that.
That is a nice
Yeah, we'll see about the trip and all that. Like, yeah,
right.
I got people like trying to encourage me for stuff like that. You know,
You should.
You know, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, we won't pressure you to doing the trip, but I think a trip would be nice. Everybody always need a trip.
Oh yeah, you definitely need a trip.
Well, I'm looking forward to you getting that car. I'm looking forward to you going out with a bang.
Yes, girl.
I thank y'all so much for being on this episode. I think it was really good to really talk about the feelings y'all feeling, and for the people who are in their late 20s experiencing the same thing, or in their early 20s, we all definitely learned something from this. Thank y'all for joining me.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
for
us.
having us.
Talk to you on the next episode.